What's up then guys, and welcome to JJ's Gaming Videos, the place where one man, me, JJ, John Jordan, plays games. Pretty simple, self-explanatory. Anyway, this is probably my first video, probably what it is. I did a little test video a couple of weeks ago, just testing out my PVR and things like that, and it seems to work pretty well. So today, I'm going to be giving you a game called Fortified. This game is absolutely fantastic. If you like kind of tower defense, strategy sort of games, where you can put emplacements down and just keep facing hordes and hordes of enemies, then this is the game for you. Really, really good game. Very comparisonable to sort of Team Fortress 2 graphics, but it's definitely a tower defense. It's basically defend the rocket. Some maps have different locations, some maps are slightly different, but they're all the same principle. It's just a defense game. Really doesn't do it justice by what I just said, but it is fantastic. It really is quite in depth. There's quite a lot of things going on. You can upgrade your character a little bit. You can level individual characters up. There's 4 different characters in the game. You've got the rocket scientist, the captain, the spaceman, and the agent. As you can see in this gameplay, we're using the spaceman, and it is an absolutely flawless game. I love it. I've got no bad things to say about it, and it is probably one of my most enjoyable Xbox Live arcade games I've played in this new generation of consoles. I'm saying new generation, it's like 3 years old. Anyway, this is me. This is my first video. I'm a little bit nervous. I'm not nervous, I'm a little bit, don't really know what to say. I've got notes here at the side of me. I will say one thing. I do apologise if you hear any humming through the microphone. I've ordered a boom to hold the mic on with a special Yeti clamp because I'm using a blue Yeti, as every single YouTuber in the entire world, universe, seems to use. And yeah, so hopefully you won't be hearing any humming after that. This game is available also on Steam, £10.38 I think it is in the UK money. I think it's like $12 or something like that. Really is worth it. I mean, I've paid £50 for Black Ops 3, and I have more fun playing this game than I do having playing Black Ops. Not really a Call of Duty player, to be honest. There's far too many of them out there as it is. But for me, I like playing the kind of like the unsung heroes of the Xbox Live arcade market. This is kind of, I don't know, a bit of a breath of fresh air. There's no other games kind of like this on the Xbox One at the moment. Defense Grid is probably the only other tower defense game on the Xbox marketplace at the moment. Defense Grid 2 as well, of course. And it has to be comparable to when it comes to putting emplacements down and things like that to sort of slow down and destroy your enemies to try and prevent them from getting to the objective. Then has to be comparable to Iron Brigade, very similar with the emplacements. You've got dampening generators and things like that to slow them down. Lots and lots and lots of things going on. 4 different characters, 4 very different characters, 4 different emplacements. They're not completely different. The rocket scientist basically uses the same rocket launcher as the captain uses, but you can upgrade that gun in 3 different ways, the same as you can with any other weapon that you use throughout your other characters. Always recommend using the spaceman with the sort of freeze turrets. They're quite good if you're playing a co-op game and you've got a soldier who's placing the automatic turrets behind your sort of freeze generators. It freezes the enemies and your turrets still do a shitload of damage to them. So that's a really good tip. If you want to really succeed in this game, that's probably the way to go. But yes guys, like I said, I'm brand new. This is far from flawless. I've got professional people working on my intros and outros. I've got professional people doing all the other bits and bobs, but the gameplay I make, the commentaries I make, and I work hard, and I've spent a lot of money getting things together. I'll probably be doing a room tour, sort of, it's in my spare room, all this equipment at the moment. I'll probably just do a little tour once I've got everything here. I've still got nearly £1,000 worth of stuff to come. So we're nowhere near anywhere where I want to be. But that's kind of just a symbolisation of what I'm dedicating to this channel. There'll be 3 videos a week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. Not on the weekends, unfortunately, because I do work on the weekends as I am a chef as a profession. So it's difficult for me to do anything through the weekends because I work kind of like 24 hours over 2 days, which is, you know, I come home and I sleep, I go to work. It's just the way it is at the moment until I become super famous on YouTube, and then I can do this all day, every day for the rest of my life. Yeah, I need to get a lot better at commentaries first, I understand. But if there's any games you want me to play, or you want to play with me in any games and want to be involved in live streaming on YouTube, I'm not really into Twitch at the moment because I don't have an Elgato capture card. I have a HD PVR2 gaming edition. didn't realise until I bought the HD PVR2 that it isn't very good for live streaming, because there's like a second and a half, 2 second lag between what you actually do and what it shows you on the screen, whereas the Elgato is pretty much straight source. It comes straight from the source, so there's no delay. Also got the TV coming. I've got a monitor coming to play games on, because apparently if you play games on the TV it has input lag. I didn't know that until I watched a few videos. There's lots of things I'm learning over these last few weeks. There's been a big learning curve. I'm just messing around with the Sony editing software. It's quite difficult, but I'm getting there slowly. It's all a learning curve. I'm not a young lad, I'm not a teenager. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to stick to it. And I just want people to watch my videos. I want people to have fun. I want people to enjoy it. And I just want to communicate with you guys and get involved and build a community around the channel. And yeah, we'll all be happy, beautiful people. I'm not one of those people that rages at games. I'm not one of those people who uses their temper too much. Unless I'm playing a specific game. Call of Duty just makes me go crazy. I lose my temper so easily on that game. So you probably won't be seeing any Call of Duty. But I'm quite diverse in games. Like I said, I like to stick to sort of the indie games for YouTube. But maybe I'll whack some racing games on sometimes, 'cause I'm actually quite good at racing games. I've got a few tournaments on iRacing and things like that. So it's quite interesting to sort of take that maybe when I get a better PC, because I haven't done iRacing for nearly 7 years, and yeah, there's a lot of excuses, but I haven't got a really good gaming PC at the moment, so it'll just be console based for 6 months or so, maybe even less, and then I'll get your advice on what I should build PC wise, PC spec. I know the Titan's the best graphic card you can get, but I don't know if it's worth the investment, if I'm not going to be constantly doing that. There's lots of little questions I need to have answered in my own head. But yeah, anyway guys, I'm going to leave it there. That's how good I am at editing. I just took a big deep breath and you didn't hear a thing. Audacity is the best. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy it, then please do leave a comment, subscribe, favourite. It means a lot to me. We're a brand new channel, it's just started, I have 0 subscribers, 19 video views, and it is really important that we get the message out there that new channels around. And yeah, I just hope you enjoy the journey with me. I'm going to be very personal on the channel. I'm going to be integrating with every single person that talks to me through the channel. We will be getting into Twitter eventually, and it's just the start of something big and something hopefully very successful. So until next time guys, thank you very much for watching. You have yourself a great evening, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye bye.